So some Star Trek fans are trying to save Star Trek Starfleet Academy via a petition. Well, because they like it.
So like
you
10
bigot.
people
They like
and
it, you bigot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're on change.org because we know change.org petitions always do well.
Oh, and they're always completely legit with not somebody using a bunch of different email addresses and names and stuff. Yeah, totally.
So we'll talk about this desperate attempt to save Starfleet Academy, and I'm telling you it's not going to work because the show costs too damn much money and it didn't get a return on investment. And there are also allegations, we'll talk about that, via Fandom Pulse that they said an insider, CBS insider, came to them and told them that apparently they were so desperate to get the numbers up on Starfleet Academy so it didn't get canceled that they think they were botting the views.
Again, because it's just what they were told. Can't, prove it, obviously.
No, but it is awfully weird that the show was not performing. There was a lot of discussion about how it wasn't performing, and all of a sudden it was performing.
Yeah, that's true. It was weird. And
just
the thing
a
is,
little weird.
Just people were not interested in it across the board. Like, it's not bigotry. It's just, no one gave a shit.
Nobody gives a shit. So let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Starfleet Academy. I think this is one of the first Starfleet Academy videos you actually have sat in on.
Is it? I might have done another one. I don't know. I know I've talked another one because I remember saying what I just said a minute ago, which was it just means that the vast majority of people did not watch. And I think that, it doesn't matter how much you scream about bigotry or you try to say that the haters tanked it. Not enough people even watched the haters to have tanked it. They didn't just watch the show because they had no interest in the show. It just looked stupid. Yeah,
and apathy is the worst thing. And see also Star Wars, same kind of a thing. You've destroyed the brand, and people just weren't, tuning in for the shows. Even when the shows were good, even, Andor, objectively, people weren't tuning in the numbers they need to. And that's the thing too. I talked about this in another video. You can have something have a viewership or something sell. It could even turn a profit, but it doesn't make enough profit to make it worth doing more via whatever internal metrics the company has, right? People are like, well, that movie made a profit of like $5,000 on a $300 million budget. And it's like, well, no, they could take that $300 million and greenlight like 6 other cheaper movies and probably make more money. And that's how they think.
Well, I was just thinking too, like, who wants to watch? Okay, it's Star Trek, but it's before that. It's when they're in school. Like, who wants to watch that? It's like, if you're going to watch like that, you're going to watch like Police Academy, because at least then it's funny.
That would have been hilarious if they just like Police Academy this shit and just been like, yeah, it's ridiculous. So anyway, yeah, they got a change.org petition because of course they do. It's got 11,000 signatures. It was
now 6,000 before, like earlier today. Now it's 11. Again, it's very easy to put different names, addresses, emails. They don't have to be real. And you can put it on in there and then say you signed it like 150, 200 times.
It suddenly took off, guys. It suddenly took off. It suddenly took off. Inexplicable. Yeah, no. And that's the thing too. We're going to talk about look, they've got their own internal metrics, whatever they are, how they judge it. I honestly think what's going on is the Ellisons want to fix Star Trek, and they're like, yeah, this shit's not. We're not paying for more of this. We're not paying for any more of this Kurtzman era stuff. And it's over. And this one was pretty much dead on arrival. People knew it was going to get gone, probably, except for the cast members. Apparently, they didn't realize it was.
Even if you didn't understand, they're going to put every bit of agenda they could put in this. It's just people weren't interested. Like, I don't want to watch Star Trek when they're in school. Like, I don't care. Wesley Crusher ruined students for me forever.
Yeah, the Wesley episodes were some of the worst.
It's like, shut up, Wesley, but for a whole show.
Did you notice that they really, they could have brought Wesley back during season 3 of Picard. You would think he would come back to like help his mom and brother out, and nah. They had a little cameo at the end of season 2, but it wasn't even a scene with Patrick Stewart.
But wait, here's the thing too. Like, as much as he is all about this kind of stuff, you'd think they would have brought him in for this show as a cameo.
You would think, because they had to drag out. I mean, it didn't even. Oh God, the whole thing is like it's supposed to be so far in the future, but we got like a whole bunch of characters and connections to the past, and
he's not even worth it when they beat the dead horse.
So. Oh my God! Actually, people were like, "Could you imagine if they made like a Captain Wesley series, like Like, they didn't even know what to do with Wesley Crusher. It was like the dumbest shit. Like, it's the same when they got rid of Denise Crosby. They're just like, yeah, evil tar monster kills her at the end. With Wesley, it's like, yeah, so intergalactic shaman shows up, tells him he's got magic powers, and we just kind of blink him off the show. What?
Yeah. But, you know, you think they at least, like, he's going to be teaching a class or something, you know, because this would be the perfect show to bring him back into. And they didn't even do that. Because so it's just...
Oh my God.
I have not watched any of the show. I'm going to be completely honest with you because I don't give a shit. And I'm not going to pretend I do.
You don't even, well, I'm going to be honest. I mean, Geeky is not a massive Star Trek fan. We watched Next Gen together, but I know she gets tired of me
when I was
watching.
a kid because my dad I used to go, we would to all the movies in the theater. We always went when I was a kid because my dad loved Star Trek. So the older Star Trek, I was more, I always watched. Not the show so much as like the movies and stuff, but I did watch the show sometimes. I like Next Gen quite a bit. I do. Like
yeah, we watched that together
too. Yeah.
I run it in the background though. I think she gets tired of it because
you kept running. It was like running the same episodes over and over again. I don't want to see,
Beverly fuck a ghost.
Yes, yeah. Again, I don't want to see it again.
It's like, how many times can you watch Beverly fuck a ghost? Well, some people probably won't watch it over and over and over again. But
why?
So that's the thing. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend that like Star Trek has always been the bestest thing ever.
It's always been good.
But, I mean, it was a mixed bag, but they also did like 26 episodes a season back then. And we had like 3 or 4 shows running at one time. It was ridiculous. They had a lot of Star Trek.
Yeah.
But yeah, we jumped the shark when Beverly fucked the ghost. That was the whole thing. Anyway, so this is the issue. The universe of Star Trek Starfleet Academy has woven its magic into our lives, creating not just a show, but a cherished part of our viewing journey.
Hey,
is this
guys,
written by ChatGPT?
Marked safe from Starfleet Academy being woven into my life.
Oh my God. Oh God. This just goes on. Anyway,
cherished part of the journey.
I can't even read anymore. It's just every week. I just can't wait. It's pretty bad.
Oh, wait, let me read it. Blow it up. I got to see this.
All right. So we'll go.
Ready?
Okay. The first
I'm
season.
do dramatic reading.
The first season has been proven to be a success, gathering
a
dedicated fan base and gaining accolades for storytelling and diversity.
Okay, wait. First of all, you're like, it's a proven success. No, it wasn't proven. A dedicated fan base. Basically, we gathered a bunch of, far left activists because of storytelling diversity. You're not even, you see, right away, you're just leading with that,
The show not only entertains, but educates, inspires, and provokes thought about our potential future and the possibilities that lie within. It reflects societal issues through its narrative, offering valuable insights wrapped in the guise of science fiction.
Your answer to why it failed is right here in this sentence.
I know, right?
It educates, provokes thought, and then it says reflects social issues through its narrative. Under the guise of science fiction. I mean, you answered your own fucking questions right there. Why did it fail?
Just say, our activist bullshit was pretending to be a science fiction show, and now you cancel our activist bullshit. And now we're mad. Now we're mad about it.
Shippers are mad.
Given its significant impact on what? It's crucial to not halt this journey prematurely. A third season.
I wish they would have halted it before it went on air.
I know, right?
It wasn't premature enough.
It need to be, yeah, right. A third season will allow for the growth and development of these beloved characters and the continuation of storylines that fans are eager to see unfold.
See, there wasn't fans. That's why they're canceling the show.
Moreover, it will provide the team behind the show the opportunity to delve deeper into narratives that challenge and inspire.
I need another season because I need more my representation, so they can do more narrative shit. That's basically what they're saying.
So yeah, this is coming from Comic Book Resources of all places. They said the divisive series Star Trek Starfleet Academy was officially canceled by Paramount Plus ahead of season 2.
Divisive. It was just people who thought it was stupid. I don't think divisive would mean that. I don't think it was even important enough to be divisive. You know what I'm saying? Like The Last Jedi, I think you could argue is divisive. This one, it wasn't even divisive because most people tuned out before it even came on. That would imply that a lot of people were interested.
Trending now, Star Trek Starfleet Academy misses Nielsen's top 10 for second straight week, and that was when that was new. Some of the fans are unwilling to accept this outcome as the rallying has begun to save the series with a new petition on change.org, which always changes minds. Actually, if all things were fair, if you went by change.org, Splash Mountain would not have been changed.
That's true.
because there were like 100 and some thousand signatures to keep Splash Mountain as is, only 20,000 to change it to The Princess and the Frog. And then they're like, look, guys, because of change.org, we decided to change it because of the racists and make the racists. It's like, no, you've been trying to change Splash Mountain for years. You just whipped out some old concept art during 2020 and said, there it is, guys. Look what we're doing for BLM.
Now if you complain, you're a bigot. Yeah,
you're a bigot now, right? Under the guise of being a theme park attraction. In a matter of days, it's reached its first major milestone by passing 5,000 signatures, and then 24 hours later, it's over 10,000. New names are being added continuously as more
how
fans.
many of them are real?
I know, right? As more fans become aware of this petition, seemingly suggesting that it's starting to pick up some serious momentum.
Again, remember social media where people have like 20, 30 alt accounts? It's like that, but how hard is it to change? You have all these different emails. You can just put names of, fake addresses and stick whatever email that you want in there.
So remember the drive to get a 6th season of Netflix She-Ra and how they got it trending every other day? Mm-hmm. Like, guys, just show them on Twitter, because that translates. And then, like, meanwhile, they have metrics at Netflix that they look at and they're like, yeah, how much does this show cost? And how much is it? Yeah, no. And that's what's going on here.
They don't care about your change.org petition.
They don't give a fuck. They're going to be like millions and millions of dollars per episode. This is all the people who watched it, and it's not going to bring any meaningful revenue to our streaming platform. And also, it's a huge black eye.
And when Ellisons take over, they're for sure going to nix it.
They're going to be like, we don't do Klingons in dresses here anymore, guys. That was a different time. Yeah, they're very big Star Trek fans. Remember, they started Skydance co-produced or co-funded or something, a couple of the recent live action Star Trek movies. And they're like, yeah, we're not going to do this shit anymore. They're over it. And they do correctly point out on CBR, season 2 was ordered before season 1 even started streaming. So
they were going to try to use the whole "you're a bunch of bigots" defense, and it doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's an early renewal for a 2nd season. No, actually, the 2 seasons combined is basically like what 1 season of Star Trek used to be. It's like 2 10-episode orders.
Right. So I don't think it's 2 orders. I think it was just one thing split. It's like a regular season split into 2.
Yeah, and it's expensive, and they build all the sets, and they have all the costumes, and they're going to do, try to recoup some of that money. But
look at that picture down below. It's like a CW. When you see that, that's when I saw that. I was like, nope, I'm out. And it's not. It just looks like a CW poster. And I'm like, this looks stupid. This looks like Riverdale in space. I'm like, no, thank you.
It's kind of like Josie and the Pussycats in space. Remember that? Like a show jumped the shark back in the day when you're a kid, when they had to send them to space. Like, we have run out of Earth storylines. Let's put them on a damn spaceship. Or in the case of Happy Days, time travel. Yeah.
I'm just stupid. It's like when I saw that picture and I saw that's what
everybody knew.
I was like, oh God, here we go. I have no interest. And then they don't watch it. It's not for you. And I was like, fine, I'm not going to watch it. Well, why isn't no one watching, you bigots?
There's no winning. There's no winning this one. So this is coming from Fandom Pulse, and I'm not going to run their whole article. It is a paywalled article, but I want to draw your attention to this claim they're making. They are making the claim that they were told. Now, I do know the people that run it. I do know that people do talk to them. So I believe that somebody from CBS probably did come to them and tell them this. They said, speaking to our CBS insider, we learned at the end of the season, Paramount discovered that bots were used to try to increase the watch hours for Starfleet Academy, falsely inflating the numbers in certain markets to some degree. The company can tell when there's bot usage versus natural viewers, and they viewed the uptick in results as not natural nor among real viewers. Yeah, so that was something that's very weird, because everybody's like, oh, this show's dead on arrival. And so it's like, it's a Christmas miracle. It just suddenly took off and everybody started watching it all of a sudden.
Well, to be fair, though, it could be the fans doing it too.
Maybe.
Because they're the ones, like I said, these are the type of people that have like a bazillion alt accounts and stuff. So would they do something like that? Probably. So we don't know who did it.
They said this tracks with bizarre changes on Rotten Tomatoes that was discovered by fans. We're in the middle of the season. Suddenly, 1,500 audience reviews appeared over 2 weeks, when there's only 1,000 after the first 5 weeks of the show. Since there was very little discussion of the show, fans speculated there was a bot campaign to boost it.
Yeah, well, because I know for a fact, like with She-Ra show, But the Princesses of Power, they were organizing on like Instagram and stuff, and then going out and trying their hardest to inflate the She-Ra numbers and stuff like that to try to make it look like, one, there was more people watching. They were telling everybody, they were saying flat out, use all your alt accounts to go and put new reviews up, and then make sure you're mentioning the She-Ra show on like social media to try to make it sound like there's more people interested, so we can get more of this. And they were actually they were making the coordinated attempts, based out of places like Instagram and stuff. So I can tell you that they were doing that because I saw it.
Yeah. So apparently, I mean, they're saying they think it's Kurtzman and his people doing it. I don't know.
We don't know, but
But apparently there's some weirdness around Star Trek Prodigy too. They were trying to salvage that one. So I mean, look, can I see it happening? Yeah. If you know that your series is on the chopping block, yeah, I could totally see it happening. But do I think these petitions work? No, because they actually wanted to do a continuation of Picard season 3, and it was going to be Star Trek Legacy with Picard's son and Seven of Nine and like a new crew on the new Enterprise. And that had 50,000 signatures plus, and nobody, they didn't even flinch.
They didn't squat, yeah.
And I would watch that. That was actually I would watch that. That was pretty good. But yeah, it's kind of like the monkey's paw anymore. It's like, gosh, I wish I could get more Picard season 3. It's like, oh, you said Picard season 2? Are you, okay, we'll do more of that.
I don't even give enough of a shit. I'm just here because I'm just so tired of this whole idiocy and even when you're reading that paragraph, it was just like, we're mad that our far left agenda show full of agenda with a sci-fi coat of paint is getting canceled. And it's just like the She-Ra stuff. We're mad that our agenda show done as a fantasy show with a She-Ra coat of paint is getting canceled. It's the exact same damn thing.
Some of the comments for the She-Ra on like the reviews and stuff on Rotten Tomatoes,
lesbians.
It was like, go lesbians, gay rights, trans forever. Yeah, it's like
it was, and that was those were those campaigns. But it's just like, it's the same thing. That's all I'm hearing is, I'm mad at you. You're all bigots because you didn't support my show, which was basically an agenda show, made in a coat of whatever IP paint. And that's what they're mad about. And the thing is, people on both sides didn't support it. Like,
right.
Sorry, get over it. Fuck off.
Then if you don't like it, you're a literal Nazi. Well, no.
Well, you know what?
Again, fascist. We have to make sure fascist, because now it's cool to hate Jewish people again, apparently. So you have to say fascist because, ridiculous.
Are we going to wrap this up?
I think we need to wrap it up. There we go, guys. They're trying to save Starfleet Academy. Good luck with that. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.
Bye.